So we want to just get in our comfortable stance. Um, Legs in a hip width position, back straight, chin tucked in, head upright, a little space under our arms. Start to breathe deeply. Relax. Smile. We'll just begin by opening up the spine, raise our arms up. Rotate gently, side to side. Begin to wake up the spine, the shoulders, the hips. You can raise your trailing heel. Get a little more of a stretch, maybe with each rotation. You look over your shoulder and get a little more stretch, a little more rotation as we enliven the spine and allow the energy and the chi to flow more freely. Breathing deeply. We can lower our hands to hip level. Kind of having this motion originate in the dantian, the lower abdomen, and having the rest of your body just flow from your middle. We can anchor our feet and move into flop, just gently tapping the lower abdomen and the lower back, enlivening the stomach, the lower abdomen, lower back. Bring our leading hand up and wake up the chi in our chest, the rib cage, and heart center. Focusing the mind on that area, bringing good energy. Breathing. Bring our hands up to our shoulder and lower part of our neck. Waking up those areas, allowing the chi to flow there. Back down to the chest. Abdomen. And unwind. Come back to center. Just pause for a moment. Notice how your body feels. You can feel that chi, that tingling energy. I can feel mine in my hands and arms, belly. Okay, we can do a little pumping. We can do movement to pump. Kind of rocking on our toes and feet. Raising and lowering the weight a little bit. Maybe trying to coordinate the breathing with the motion. You can adjust this to any speed you like. And we'll do, just come back to center. Shake that out. Let's put our hands on our hips and do some hip circles. Rotate in one direction. We'll do this standing upright to begin with, kind of not doing much with the head. Try to keep that upright. You can imagine that you're standing in a nice big barrel and scraping the insides of that barrel. You can change directions. And listen to your body. If you've got hip issues, adjust or modify, or don't do this at all. Do something else. And you can make this small movements or large movements. Just gently waking up the hip and upper leg muscles and lower back. And now we'll do a little more. We'll do a little more of a rotation with the whole upper body. Kind of go down in front, kind of bending at the waist and around. You don't have to bend way back. You can just kind of come back upright and over to the other side and down and around. Just do this as it seems comfortable. A little more vigorous muscle stretch to those hip and leg and back muscles and abdomen. We can switch directions on this. And come back to center. Shake that out. Now we'll go through our regular tapping routine. We'll wake the dantian. Envisioning good qi and energy coming into the lower abdomen, stomach, and intestines. Come around and tap, or tap the lower back, kidneys, and the liver. Knocking on the door of life. And we can bring our fingertips and tap on our back of our neck, the jade pillow. Kind of imagine qi flowing out of the hands and through the fingertips and into the neck, enlivening the muscles there, coming up around the ears, the jaw, above the lip, waking up your face muscles, over the nose, under the eyes, cheekbones, corners of the eyes, eyebrow, forehead, top of the head, back of the head. Shake that out. We can go and begin tapping. We'll come around, tap behind our legs, behind the knee, front of the knee, 3 Mile point. Slap down the insides of the legs and up the outsides 3 times. Tap on our hips, muscles at the tops of the legs. Now we can work, pick one elbow. This is my bad elbow. I'm going to spend some time here. And again, any of these, you may feel it needs more attention. Feel free to spend more time waking up, enlivening the qi in any area that your body speaks to you. Go up, tap on the shoulder, enlivening the shoulder. Then we'll come down the body, up the body, inside of the arms, down the inside, up the outside, and repeat that 3 times. Okay, and come across to the other side. We'll work on that elbow. Tap on this side, up and down and up. Shake that out. Oh, bring some energy to our immune system. Tap the inner and outer gates. And again, this is an area just below the wrist, about 2 or 3 fingers below the wrist. Do one side. Switch. Breathing in good healing energy to our immune system. Shake that out. This must be working. I read a good article last week saying how our measures that we're taking to prevent COVID have really done magical things for the flu this season, and that flu numbers are way, way down, which is a side benefit, a positive, a bit of a silver lining to our situation. Okay, let's move into some of the tiger claw exercise. So we're gonna crouch down, grab some energy, bring our palms up above our head, and form a tiger claw. Hands out, strong, strong fingers out. And draw that down a wall in front of us. And repeat. Just breathing in on the up motion. Exhaling that strong tiger claw coming down the wall. Kind of an engaged motion coming down. When we get to the bottom, we just relax. Breathe in deeply. Stretch up. Get back in that tiger claw pose. And again, you can adjust this to suit your comfort level. You can really extend low to the floor or not. You can just bend to a comfortable position. And the same thing on the raising up. You can raise your hands up high or not so high. Whatever feels good to you. This is enlivening and engaging the legs, engaging the hands and arms. We'll do one more. Then come back to center. Shake that out. We'll do the second tiger claw motion. Bring our hands up and rotate. One going forward, one going back, sweeping down, coming back to center, Coming up again. The other side, forming a tiger claw, one forward, one back. Just get into a motion that works for you. We'll do one more on each side. Come back to center. Shake that out. Now, it's too bad we don't have Chris and Maury with us today because I think we're going to do teacups. So let's do teacups, and we'll like to kind of anchor myself. I'm going to put one hand on one hip. I'm going to raise my other hand up as if I'm holding a teacup. I'm going to, as I rotate this hand in, I'm going to swing my hip out to make room for it underneath. Bring the hand back and up and over and back to the original position. So swing the hips over to one side, back up, over to the other side, around, trying not to spill that teacup, keeping that palm up, making a nice spiral down and spiral up. There seem to be a lot of spirals in Qigong. I'll have to see if I can read up on that. Well, there's a lot of spirals in life. We're made up of DNA, I guess. Just breathe naturally. Do one more on this side, and we'll switch. back to the original position. Shake that out. Okay. We'll go to the other side. Swing over and down and back, up. Going so well for me on that other side. This I seem to be having a struggle on this side. Breathing deeply. Do one more on this side. Come back to center. Shake that out. Good. Okay. Now I've got the next three exercises. I think we've done one or more of them, but I recently saw another Qigong instructor, Jeff Chan, do a whole session on healthy boundaries. And we all have, think of it as personal space. Um, you know how you've been at a party or a gathering or a meeting and you've got someone come right up into your face and been uncomfortable with that maybe. Um, or you have some people that and some people are comfortable with that really tight personal space, and other people just really want to be far, far away. You know, come in and really want to really social distance yourself and have a big, long personal space. And there's appropriate boundaries and appropriate space distances, and that varies with everything, with situation, with how we feel, and with what's appropriate and inappropriate in different circumstances. And so these next three exercises are actually designed to help develop an appropriate boundary space. And the first one is just called pushing the chi. And it's okay, pushing the chi, and it's we're just going to begin in the ready position, just our regular Wuji stance, feet shoulder width apart. Get back into that stance. Maybe we'll start with taking a few deep breaths. We're going to begin with our palms up, facing upward in front of us. So we're going to raise our palms up to shoulder level, and we're just going to turn the palms out, press our hands out to make a T, kind of a T like this. Okay, maybe with our hands facing out. We're going to hold that for a second. And on the exhale, we're going to inhale while we do that. On the exhale, we're just going to relax and allow our arms to drop And then we're going to repeat that. So inhaling on the up, inhale, exhaling on the out and down. So this is kind of, you can imagine developing a personal space or feeling a boundary kind of moving outwards from you. And it's not only outwards from the side, but you can envision a whole bubble flowing outwards in all directions from your core. You can also sink the weight as your arms come down and raise up as you come up. So coordinating the breathing, exhaling out and down, and sinking with the legs, inhaling up, do one more. Come back to center. Next one is just a variation of that, but we're going to add a twisting motion to it. So we're just going to come up the center line, and as we push out to make our T, we're going to rotate, kind of like we did with the second tiger claw. It's very similar to that. Then we'll come down, back to center, breathe in, coming up the center, then rotate, pushing out. And here it might be even easier to visualize forming that boundary sphere kind of all around your body. Breathing deeply, breathing in good energy. Do one more on each side. And exhaling any excess chi, unwanted chi. Envisioning positive, appropriate boundaries. Okay. Shake that out. This third one here. How are we going for time? Plenty of time. Third one here is It's called big circles. And we're just gonna begin here in our regular position. I'm gonna raise my left arm out with the palm up. I'm gonna have maybe a slightly wider stance, maybe a little bit wider than shoulder width. I'm gonna shift my weight off to that side. Um, maybe 60-40, maybe 60, maybe 70% of my weight on that left foot. Still have a good solid grounding on the right foot. I'm going to raise my arm in a big circle and shift my weight off to the right side and lower the arm, always with the hand facing forward. I'm going to sink the weight a little bit, bring the hand back across, shifting the weight across to the left. Just making a big circle here, kind of standing up when the arm is up, sinking the weight down when the arm comes down, and shifting the weight left to right. And you can follow the path of the hand with your eyes, and you can develop a breathing pattern. Maybe we can work on developing a breathing pattern that works for you. I'm going to exhale down and over and inhale up and across. And you can adjust the speed of this motion to whatever works for you. You can make it slow or faster. And as always, you can adjust the size and the vigorousness of the motion to suit how your body's feeling. Breathing deeply. Here we're engaged in the legs and the hips. And again, you can see how this motion also can involve thinking about appropriate boundaries. We'll do one more in this direction. Come back to center. Maybe shake that out. And we'll repeat this on the other side. Palm up and over, down and across. Trying to coordinate that motion. This is again, there's a lot going on here. We're just making circles. You got coordinating the motion of your arms, your body shifting weight, and your breathing. We'll do one more. Come back to center. Shake that out. Okay, just do, since since it's a little bit similar, let's do a little bit of cloud hands while we're doing it. Very similar motion. Just stand in our regular stance, a little bit wider. We can do a little bit of cloud hands as well. This one's just a little more linear. Back to center. Oh. Oh. Just to keep in practice with Tim's recent routine on horse stance. Let's repeat. Let's do the horse stance sequence. So let's get a little bit of a wider stance, or quite a bit wider stance, whatever you're comfortable with. And we're going to sink the weight, really engage the legs. We're going to bring our hands up with palms down. And again, if this gets tiresome, you can come out of the position. Just stand up. We'll try and breathe deeply. Try and relax the head, the face, the neck. Palms up. Palms facing out. Bring the arms up, palms facing up over the head. Palms facing down. You can envision being having a shower of positive energy, good healing chi flowing down from the heavens through the crown of the head, sweeping down through our bodies, bringing good healing energy to any area that needs it. And take a deep breath in. Come up. Walk the legs in. Begin to slowly lower your hands. Exhaling. Settling that chi. And we'll finish this exercise with a clearing. We'll bring the palms up again. Just bring them down again, down the midline, down the center line, just slowly settling the chi and the energy that we've just built up with that exercise. Good. And after that exercise, we deserve a massage. So let's move into it's called either a chi massage or a yin massage. We're just going to begin by bringing the hands up the midline, palms facing each other, coming behind the head, have the palms face each other, behind the head, draw it down, behind the neck, bring the palms, backs of the palms around the neck, massage the neck, have the palms come down the midline, the heart, sweep out and around and massage the kidneys. And we're going to move the palms down the backs of our legs, just giving a gentle massage to the backs of our legs, around the feet, and up the insides of the legs. And then we're going to cross our hands and just massage the stomach. A little bit of a circling of the lower abdomen, massaging the stomach, encouraging good digestion. And we're going to repeat that. We're going to come up the midline, bring our hands behind the neck, backs of the hands, massage the neck a little bit, backs of the hands together down the center line, around to massage the kidneys. And again, down the legs, around the feet, sealing in that good chi and good energy that we've worked on in our exercises this morning. Do that one more time. Up, around our head, massage the neck, down the midline. One last time, bring good energy into the kidneys, back. Up the legs, massage the belly. Shake that out. Good. Now, we'll do a little bit of flying. We're going to do a couple of flying exercises. First one, we'll just start with our legs hip width apart, our hands, palms facing up in front of our hips. We're just going to sweep the hands out up to about shoulder level and sweep them back down. We could do a gentle flex in the knees, kind of raise the weight up as we come up, a gentle flex down as we lower our hands. Just imagine that your body is incredibly light. There's just no tension in our arms, or our hands, or our fingertips, or our shoulders. We're just as if we're a bird, just flying lightly through the air. So Just gentle, slow movements. Breathing deeply on the wings coming up, exhaling, wings coming down. Do two more of these. Come back to center. And then we'll add the legs and the shifting of weight to this motion to make it more like flying crane. So we'll shift our weight off. I'm going to shift over to my left leg and raise my right leg up while I lift my arms and hands up. And as I come down, I'm going to lower my right leg, shift the weight over to the right, raise my left leg up. So try and find a rhythm that works for you. Breathing deeply. Working on our balance. This one's very engaged in the legs and the balance. Do one more on each side. Come back to center. Shake that out. And we'll finish with bamboo in the wind. We'll bring our feet together. Place the palms over the dantian. Men right over left. Women left over right. Breathe deeply. Relax. Take this positive energy and gratitude that we have for our friends and family and community, our wonderful minds and bodies. And be thankful for the gifts and the joy and the abilities that we have. And let your body rock and sway, whichever way it feels it needs to. enjoying positive chi that we've worked on this morning. And I hope that you can take this energy, these feelings with you for the rest of this day and the weekend and the week to come.